First, we will talk for a few minutes about the projects. I told you already that we need to agree on 3 different projects. I will show you what I'm expecting, and we're going to go through the full process from creating an MVP, and then we will have a specific project. And I prepared a registration list. We will, each one who will be involved in one of the projects will select in which project he will do. So we're going to start talking a little bit about our approach in AI defensive milestone. Okay. So let me start with the project, and let me tell you what I have in mind. Okay. So I will not spend much time, but I just wanted to show exactly what I'm expecting you guys to do. The first thing that you need to consider, because we're going to repeat that in the defensive part, and we're going to repeat it in the compliance part. I mean, eventually you should be able to do something like a GRC tool using AI, or the same solution using AI. So in each section, we will end up having all the knowledge combined in a solution. But the solution should solve something. So you need to do some research about what would be the problems that you're going to solve. And then we will utilize all the tools that we learn. And we will utilize also the vibe coding, even if we don't have any experience, but we will show you how can we have a web application related to the tools that we will cover. Let me tell you an example. The website that I'm showing you right now, this was done in the same purpose. This is a tool that conduct penetration testing using AI. So instead of writing to Claude and Claude connect to HexaStrike on Kali Linux, and no, if I want to do that as a solution, as a tool. So it's not like I want you to replicate that, but I'm just showing you an idea. So if you log into this website, for example, as you can see, when you log in, those are all the projects that was conducted. Some of them are draft, I didn't launch, and some of them are active. And the main purpose here is to have an interface where if I need to conduct a professional penetration testing, I will log in, put the details of the target, the URL, the IP, the name of the project, and it will be, it will launch it by itself. So when you go and click on new project, you will have different options. So is this a web application, a website? If you select this one, then you have to fill all the information related to the project. If you select a mobile app, penetration testing, it's the same. An API, an AI LLM. So a bug bounty, if you want to use the tool to search for bugs and apply the report to, get a chance to get a bounty or a payment from that, you can do that as well. So it's fully functional. And if I show you a report, how it look like, let me show you one of the report. It's very comprehensive. It shows you how many vulnerability and exploit was found, and it will tell you all the details. It will replicate the attack. It will show you how the attack can be done. So it's not just giving you graphs, but it shows you the exact attack, how it was done. It shows you how it should be mitigated, because we don't do that just to have a tool to penetrate or to compromise, but you need to know how it can get fixed, because usually when you conduct the services, you have to provide the mitigation for the entity. So very comprehensive, and I tested, and I was able to get actually very, very good output from the tool. Now, this specific tool, it's only, you remember the Kali Linux machine where we deployed or we installed the HexaStrike on it? And we connected with Claude and giving comment to Claude, so it will be executed on Kali Linux. But instead of speaking with Claude, I built on the Kali Linux machine a web application that uses HexaStrike. And I just put an interface that make it easy for anyone who want to use the tool to use it and conduct penetration testing. Okay. So it's the same concept, but instead of using it in a separate way, so I have to install Hexa and then have Claude desktop and write on Claude coworker, and he will connect to Hexa. Instead of having this complicated process, why not having a a project with a proper interface where the user can put the information and will get the task run. But back on the scenes, we already did that. We know how to use HexaStrike on Kali, and it's not necessarily, maybe you don't want to use HexaStrike, you want to use Kali directly, or you want to use Metasploit. The concept of connecting an AI tool with a web interface, this actually will give you a good solution, something to solve a problem.